Namaste. I hope that all of you are doing good. Today we are talking about a very important question, and I often get this question in my community. Shivangi, why do we feel a spiritual withdrawal sometimes in our journey? So let me explain what is a spiritual withdrawal. It's a term that we have just made to explain a phase in our spiritual journey where you don't feel aligned with meditation or jap or puja or any other spiritual practice that you were doing quite religiously and sincerely, but suddenly you don't find interest in them anymore. And I know that many of us go through this phase where suddenly, I was feeling all the emotions, I was feeling so aligned, I was feeling completely devoted. And then suddenly I'm feeling very withdrawn. I'm not able to concentrate on my puja, on my meditation. I don't feel the desire or the willingness to do it. And this is where one of the most important lessons of your spiritual journey is. So, first of all, one thing that you need to understand is even if you do not have the desire or the willingness, still do at least 10% of what you were doing before. For example, if you were doing, let's say, a 20-minute long meditation, or if you were doing, let's say, 1,000 times name chanting, reduce it, do 10 times. That's fine. But do not leave it completely. I'll explain why. See, whenever this phase happens, this phase also reveals something about our own self. We have immense love for Bhagwan, okay, for God, whoever that you are praying to. It is either Shiva, Shakti, Vishnu, Hanuman, anybody that you're connecting with, even a guru for that matter. You have immense love for that divine form, right? But in that love, there's also a little bit of ego. Because when you are praying, when you are doing your ritual or meditating or doing some sadhana, in that time, you feel certain emotions. Okay, you feel like crying, you feel overwhelmed, you feel a lot of love coming in, you feel like Bhagwan is right there in front of you. All these are validating that your spiritual journey is going forward. Okay, that whatever that you're doing is giving you an outcome. When that validation is taken away suddenly, that, oh, I'm not feeling anything anymore, what happened? Then can you continue your puja? Then can you continue your sadhana? This is the real test. Because most of us will give in. Okay, we'll be like, oh, but I'm not feeling anything anymore. Maybe this is not, supposed to be done. Or maybe I am doing something wrong. Something or the other, the mind will cook. Okay, and you will just surrender that, okay, I don't want to do it. But this is the test. Because are you doing because you have love for Bhagwan? That's why you're doing the ritual, meditation, dhyan, or for the guru that you are connecting with? Or are you also doing because with that love, there's also a need for validation, some external outcome? And that exactly is being revealed. And if you can pass this test, when you realize, oh, I have love, but I was also doing for a little bit validation. Can I just let it go? Can I just let this validation release and still do? Okay, even if I feel it or not, even if I feel very overwhelmed or not, even if I get tears in my eyes or not, I'll still do my ritual, I'll still do my practice. Maybe not 10%, maybe not 100%, maybe only 1% of it, but I'll still do it. That is the first thing, okay? Now, the second thing is the longing. Imagine that there is a friend of yours that you are probably working with. Okay. Now you see them every day. Okay. Literally every day because you share the same office space and maybe even the same team. And now, when you have plans with them on weekends, you are excited. Okay. You want to go out with them, you want to party with them. But it's not the same excitement as meeting a friend who is maybe your childhood friend, okay, whom you have not seen for so long. You have deep love for them, but you haven't met them for a very long time. The level of excitement, joy, okay, love, happiness is next level. Okay, no comparison to your regular friends that you meet every day. Okay, so now this is exactly what happens with Bhagwan also. He is, and I'm just saying for the, for the language for now, but there's no gender of course that you can put. But Bhagwan or Devi or whoever that you pray to, they are so amazing, na. They know how to bring you more closer. The best way to bring somebody more closer is to create the illusion of separation. The moment Maya plays, okay, the separation is there, the illusion of separation is there. you feel away, you get longing in your heart. You are like, why are you not giving me darshan like you used to in my meditation? Why am I not feeling the same emotion that you made me feel? You have all these longing developing in your heart. It's all accumulating, okay, penting up in your heart. And then one day, after months, suddenly, okay, if you continue the practice irrespective, one day suddenly you feel so much anand, so much joy. Why? And this is something that only a seeker who has continuously practiced a spiritual practice will understand this. Okay, even on days when you didn't feel anything, if you continued, then one day, okay, one day will come where you will experience like a heart opening moment, where like as if your heart is stretching out. There's so much of joy and bliss and anandam, because now your puja, your bhakti is not only because of love or because of the validation, but now because there's complete surrender to whatever that Bhagwan is giving you. Okay, and this is the real deal, I'll tell you, because after you experience separation, okay, after that, when you experience union, that union will give you the kind of joy and oneness with Bhagwan that you cannot have if you're feeling Bhagwan's presence every day. Okay, so please understand, Bhagwan hasn't really gone anywhere. Even when you're not able to feel so much inclination towards a spiritual practice, he or she is just simply playing a leela, okay, of separation. And this illusion of separation, that, oh, I'm not able to feel him, has he gone, this makes your heart long for him. And when you long for him, you, one day that comes when you meet him finally, you experience divinity finally, and you feel like, okay, it's just so amazing. I have honestly no words to express that state. I can just tell you my experience when it happened for me specifically. I've felt this with Shiva also, and with Ma also. So yes, this is there, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I would say, please continue your practice. And I know these kind of questions come. Even if you can't do 1,000 times, do only one time, but in some way just stay connected, and just let the longing be in your heart. Let it be, let it pent up till it completely burst, and you experience divinity, and there's pure bliss and pure ananda. Okay, namaskar.